Hi Stephen. Just after the game at the weekend there, I just wanted to touch on something Connor Goldson was talking about when after the game he was talking about how it was a sort of like a European style performance at the weekend in terms of how you set up. That's obviously something you've worked on for 2 years. Going into the game tomorrow, like how happy are you with how second nature that seems to be with the players now?
I think we're at a stage to be focused over a couple of years, so players should know what we're trying to do in terms of our philosophy, how we play, non-negotiable possession, how we separate teams. We do adapt in terms of time. We try to tweak certain things within that, but players see it over something very valuable. Good things as well, changes, personnel, people have to look at as well. So I'm really happy with it.
Mark Bernstein, please.
Sorry, the quality of this is really bad. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing about it, but I don't know if that's broadcastable.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I can't hear anything either from this end, really.
Yeah. I'm just saying it might not be usable, that's all. I'll carry on. Stephen, the opposition are going to have fans in the ground, a few thousand in total. Do you think that's fair? It's within the rules, but do you think it's fair on your team?
Yes, I mean, we welcome supporters in the stadium. We welcome the atmosphere. It was very strange the weekend. There has been strange players in front of no support, so I think the players and the right things will be seen as well from supporters in the stadium. We're looking forward to a different atmosphere. I've played in this stadium before, and when it's full, it's a fantastic place to play football. A wonderful stadium. But at least we're closer to where we want to be, and that's if fans back in, let's say, to do so.
Andy Newport, please.
David, can I ask a wee question, David? Are you able to mute your computer, David? Because it seems that the feedback seems to be coming from your computer, bud. Sorry.
Yeah, it is muted.
Sorry, Andy.
Okay.
Hi, Stephen. Glenn Kamara obviously was one of the stars of the show at the weekend. There's been talk, I think you've spoken before, about offering him a new contract. Is that process going to be sped up just in the back of the sort of praise that he's getting, interest that will inevitably sort of follow on from that?
I don't know the answer to your question. If it was my decision, the answer would be yes. I've made my opinion known to Ross and the board on that situation, and been fantastic for me since day one. But he's grown and he's evolved and he's improved and he's listened to different areas of the game where we felt we could, shape him and help him to become a better player. But he's the one who's gone out and really worked at his game, both in and out of possession. He's in a fantastic place, playing with confidence. He was superb at the weekend, but for me, he's been really consistent for much longer than that. So Glenn's in a fantastic place, and we want Glenn around us for as long as possible. So everyone knows my feelings on that situation.
Ronnie Chorders, please.
Hi, Stephen. We've seen today, obviously, the outbreak in Standard Liege squad of 5 players missing. How much of it is it important for you to get the players to focus on their game and not be distracted by maybe disruptions that are going on within the opposition camp?
Yeah, I think very much so. We come here with our own game plan and try and focus on what we're trying to do and try and hit a level close to our best, because that's how we're going to have to go about it. We're coming against a very good team, a big squad full of talented players. So I'm sure they'll cope. Obviously, it's not ideal for them from their point of view. But we're here to do a job. We're here to try and take maximum points. What it does do is obviously maybe the team that we thought might have started might change in a couple of areas. So we have to be ready to adapt to certain situations. But yeah, we're very focused on what we have to do.
Mark Bernstein, the issue seems to be sorted with the microphone. Would you like to ask your question again?
Yeah, it sounds much better now. Thank you. Yeah, Stephen, the question was just regarding supporters in the ground, and they'll have a few thousand in backing them. Do you have any issues with that? It's within the rules, but is it fair on your team?
We've got no issue at all. Anything that's within the rules is fine by us. We certainly welcome supporters into stadiums. We certainly welcome atmospheres to play in. Obviously, it's only going to be a certain percentage, but it's certainly a move closer to where we all want to be, which is back to full capacities and really exciting atmospheres to test ourselves in and work under. And hopefully, back domestically where we are, we can try and make similar moves to try and get the ball rolling and get fans back in the stadium when it's safe to do so. So it's very welcome from myself and the players, and we're really looking forward to a different atmosphere tomorrow than what we've been playing under.
Andrew McLean, please.
Hi, Stephen. How much are you looking forward to the options that you look as if you'll have at your disposal over the next few weeks with Jack and Aribo and Ruth coming back to fitness, and then eventually Zungo joining in as well?
Yeah, listen, the squad's in a real good place at the moment. We still need to get Kamar and Joe Aribo up to speed. Joe's missed, was it 10 weeks, I think it was, off the top of my head, and Kamar missed maybe 5. So they'll take a little bit of time to get back up to 100%, but I want to try and get them up to speed as quick as I can. The squad's in real good shape in terms of health. Everyone's fit and available. There's only Katic who's not with us at the moment. So I'm really happy and excited to work with a full group of players, because for the last couple of months it's been frustrating not being able to pick certain players who are very good players and who would have helped us.
David Edgar, please.
Hi, Stephen. One of the most impressive things about the performance at the weekend was the way that the players seemed to go out and almost perfectly execute the game plan. How important is that level of tactical discipline when you get to this higher group stage in European competition?
I think it's the only way. I think this is a level that will certainly find you out. It's a level where you can't carry individual players in or out of possession. I think the players, through the experience of the last couple of years, know that not only our best at this level will get us where we want to get to, but I have to pay credit to the players. The majority of the time we've gave them a task and a job and a challenge through the qualifiers over the couple of years, and when we're faced with a stiff challenge like tomorrow, the players have more often than not delivered. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how we play tomorrow.
Robert Kearney.
Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
I know in the last couple of seasons you've played a lot against a lot of different European teams, different systems, different styles. How much does that help the team evolve and achieve results like the one you did at the weekend?
Well, I think the players have got a lot of belief and confidence from the experiences and some of the challenge that we've managed to get through over the last couple of years. Winning against good players and good teams breeds confidence and belief. You can show the players the evidence, when we debrief games and when we've come through against teams where no one's really give us a chance. We can watch that back and really find the reasons why we've had success against certain challenges and teams. So yes, I think it's been a major part of us growing and evolving as a group is coming on these Europa League challenges and managing to get some real positive results, which is great.
Greg Vickers, please.
Hi, Stephen. A lot has been made about Standard Liege's good sort of European home record over the years. How much an achievement then would it be, obviously, to come away with 3 points tomorrow night?
I think it'd be a real big victory, but I think the players are going to have to work ever so hard to get that victory. Standard Liege are a good team with a good coach. They have a real aggressive way, the way they come and press. They've got strong pedigree over the years in Europe, a good home record. Certainly over the last 10 games, they're in good form. So we're under no illusions. This is going to be really a real tough night. But we come here in a good place and we accept the challenge. We're looking forward to it. And it's going to be a fascinating game.
Coach, at this stage we'll move to the daily newspapers, so there'll be an embargo. Andy Devlin, can you begin, please?
Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
I just wondered, when you think back, Stephen, to 3 years ago, you going to Scoopy and facing them, and the challenges you faced, in your first job and coming into a club the size of Rangers. What has been the biggest shift for you, and just how the players have developed? Is it a mentality thing? You brought obviously quality players in as well, but there just seems to be a real shift in the mentality, a real belief in this squad at